faster than before. Nafanya vitu they know.
Rada Nigani fam, what's up you guys? This is your girl Shiro back with another episode of Sheng with She, an extension of Kenyan Plug Pod, and this is episode number 5. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying these Sheng lessons and you are learning as we go. We have spoken about a couple of words since the beginning of the Sheng lesson. So let's go over what we have learned already. So my yangs, which is girls, genge, which is your gang, chai, which is still, chu, which is to black out, fununu, which is rumors. Then we had reng and rada. Reng and rada both meaning form or plan or alert or aware. So there's so many different meanings to that. So make sure you're tuning into that episode so you can get the full lesson of reng and rada, that is going to be episode 3. And then on episode 4, last week's episode, we went through imenikalia, which means it's weighing on me, it's heavy, it's stressing me out. Nimeisha, which means I'm weak, I'm dead. Nimeisha nguvu, which is I'm weak. And then we had tutalink, which means, talk to you later, we'll meet up later. Anything of that sort, like linking up, we'll link up, we will link. And on this week's episode, we're going over 3 words. I'm trying to give you guys 3 words a week. And on this week's episode, we are talking about a lot of enjoyment. Everything is kind of centering enjoyment because I do know what season we're getting into. So let me start off with Umeweza. So Umeweza is the first word. It means like Umeweza, like, oh, you're fine. The second word for this week happens to be Dunda, which means club. So Dundaing is clubbing or partying. Remember the song? So Dundaing is clubbing / partying. So if you're looking good, Umeweza, you need to go clubbing, Dundaing. And then the third word of this week, dai, which means like, do you want to? Do you need to, or do you claim to? So, Unadai, kwenda, Dundaing. Do you want to go clubbing? So that's one way to use that in a sentence. So those are the 2 words that we have learned this week. Unadai kwenda clubbing, unadai kwenda Dundaing. So one way to use all of the words in one sentence, you can say, unadai tuishe Dunda, ju umeweza, meaning, would you want to go to the club because you're looking good? That's this week's episode. Imekuwa short and sweet. This one has been a quick one. But yeah, it's there for enjoyment. So you don't need to be learning so much when you're trying to enjoy yourself. It's enjoyment season. It's officially here. November is upon us. The victory lap is here. Maneno imeendelea. So next week, a new episode of Kenyan Plug Pod coming to you on Monday. A new episode of Sheng with She coming to you on Tuesday. Thank you for joining me on this week's lesson. And we will meet again to the link next week with an all-new episode. Until next time, happy end of October. We'll link up again in November.
I said tonight we are Dunda. I said my girl we are Dunda.